and welcome to the Principles of Programming series. This is Chapter 8, Labs in Java. So please go ahead and smash the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. When you subscribe to the channel, it makes it easier for you to navigate and see when your subscribed channels post new videos. If you're unable to do that, that means you're not logged in. If you have not yet created a YouTube account, it is free and takes less than a minute. So this time, take that time to go ahead and create that free YouTube account so you can navigate much better and easier throughout YouTube. All right, so let's get back into what this video is going to be about. To start off, our first lab is going to be Chapter 8 Lab, Java Lab 8-1, Swapping Values. So let's look at the requirements for this lab. It's going to say, in this lab complete a Java program that swaps values stored in 3 integers variables and determines maximum and minimum values. The Java file provided for this lab contains the necessary variable initialization as well as the input and output statements. You want to end up with the smallest value stored in the variable names first and largest value stored in the variable name third. You need to write statements that compare the values and swap them. If appropriate, comments included in the code tell you where to write your statement. So write the statement that tests the first 2 integers and swap them if necessary. Write the statement that tests the second and third integer and swap them if necessary. And then write the statement that tests the third and second integers and swap them if necessary. So execute the program using the following sets of input variables or input values: 101, 22, and 23. We'll use those numbers, and the example should be as below. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into our code. It's got a lot of variables declared. We got 3 string variables declared. Integer or 4 integers, first, second, third, and temporary number, which is using swap numbers. So let's see where we're going to start. Connect the convert string to integers. Use all these commands before. JOption pane, should input dialog. So let's go down to line. Looks like we'll start on line 33. All right. So let's start with if, and we're back into type Java. So first number is greater than second. We got that done. Parentheses, enter. Now let's go with a bracket. Push that down. Inside there. And now it's going to swap. First thing is swap it. Let's go temp equals second. Second equals first. And first equals 10. Alright, so we got that one. Simple enough. Let's go back down here. Let's do another if second. Let's create a third. Brackets, enter, and let's go over to where this is. Temp equals third. And third, second. And second is 10. Done. So let's jump on here. On to the next one. And let's go with another swap. Temp equals second. first. Myself. Been doing this if. Now if the first number is greater than the second number. Brackets, enter. It's tab over. Temp second. Semicolon. Second is first. Semicolon. And first is tenth. Alright, so that should be it. And print and everything doesn't change. Alright, give you a quick look at what we did. Start 33 with if, and we went on down first tip. Right. So let's bring it over, run it, and while we're running it, we'll calculate grade, get that process set up. Let's move for our input. We have error, class swap. Second, I didn't spell it right. Let's see what I found out that. Misspell here, so let's do that. That one that was on line 49, hopefully you correct yours. Now I'm going to run it again and calculate it again while I'm waiting for that to do. I got nothing right on that one. Alright, let's see what they're telling me. Well, it didn't run at all. But let's see what calculation gives us. Alright, we're still getting zeros across the board, but nothing to point at. So let's go with the Visual Studio version. Got a little bit, the swap comments are added to it, which doesn't matter. Let's try to run it from here. See if we can get it to display. And we've got... Alright, so enter first number. This is a dialog box. So we'll do this as soon as we return. Alright, welcome back. Let's start putting in our numbers. Let's go with 101. Okay. Second number, 22. Okay. Third number, negative 23. Okay. And it tells us the largest one on one. Alright. So this is what we did. So the code was correct as usual, except for the first time I misspelled second. At line 33. Let me scroll this down so you can see more of it. And let's see this. Line 33. And that's all you need from 33 to 54. Everything else is filled in. So if you can't get it to run, I couldn't get it to run, but it did run on the Visual Studio, and you'll have your line numbers will be off down to 55 because I added these swaps in the comments and I redid it. Alright, but that is it for Java chapter 8-1, and so we'll go on to the next one, which will be 8-2. So our next lab is going to be Chapter 8, Java Lab 8-2, using a bubble sort chart, or using a bubble sort. Now on the 8-1, if you got a 0 after calculating, go ahead and submit it. If I see that you submitted it, and then you'll get full credit for it. All right. So let's go on to Lab 8-2, using a bubble sort. So let's look into the code and see what we'll be working with, or also our task. So in this lab, you will complete a Java program that uses an array to store data for a village of Marengo. The program is described in Chapter 8, Exercise 5. The program should allow the user to enter each household size and determine the mean and median household size in Marengo. The program should output the mean and median household size in Marengo. The file provided for this lab contains the necessary variable initializations and input statements. You need to write the code that sorts the household sizes in ascending order using a bubble sort, and then prints the mean and median household size in Marengo. Comments in the code tell you where to write your statements. Write the bubble sort and output the mean and median household size in Marengo. So here's what we're going to do. Put the number wise, 4, 1, 2, 4, 3, 3, 2, so on. And it's going to give us this information. Alright, so let's look at our code and let's set up so we can see our full screen as much as possible at least. So here we have our variables that have been initialized. There are several. So you've got your constant starting off final command. Of course, it's all size, it's constant, and it's all capital. Alright, so let's go down to our first line that we're going to be working. Looks like we're going to be calculating total of household sizes. We'll start there on line 37. So let's get into it. Let's go calculate the sum plus equal household sizes. And we're using our array. Let's use our box, X in it, and come outside that box is semicolon. Alright, house. In the input loop, so now find the mean. Okay, that's why there's some spaces here. We have the limit equals X. Semicolon. Throw that out there. Now find the mean, and the mean is going to be mean equals sum. Find our limit. Alright, so we got those variables, sum limit. Next, this is the work done in the sort array methods. So this is going to be So let's go x equals 0. Get this pairs. Compare equals the limit minus 1. And this is the number of items to compare. Next, we'll set the flag to true. It sets the flag to true. Switch curd. Equals true. Alright. Next, this is the work done in a display array. Why are you telling me that now? Alright, so we'll get in next. We'll need a while loop here. Let's move this down. Alright, before we get into that, we'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. So set the outer loop controls number of passes over the data. We'll start that with a while. And switch curd. Curd equals true. with false. Switch chord equals false. And now let's do our inner loop control number items to compare. Let's do another while inside that. While x is less than pairs to compare. Pairs to compare. And I'll do that there. Actually, we should do the next slide. Right. Let's do this. Bring it down the first time. And let's start our. So we'll have to do an if. Alright. There. So I want this indent. If household sizes x in the array if it's greater than household sizes plus 1 or x plus 1 array, and so I'm ask it if it's down a swap, and another bracket inside that, and let's do our tip. X plus 1 equals, so the sizes x, and let's do this again. Equals there, didn't matter. Equals. Alright. Now fix it. So household size is x plus 1. It should be x plus 1. And I'll need this. Household size is x plus 1 equals household size is x. And we still get that. Copy and paste that. Sizes x equals 10 and semicolon. You're definitely outside of that array temp. And finally switch curve. Pairs to compare. It's going to be right here. So this bracket. X plus semicolon. And here we'll do pairs to compare. minus semicolon. So this one gets us ready for the next pair, and this one reduces the number of pair. Plus the minus minus. All right, so now let's go into this area. So this is the work done in the display area. Methods. So system out print that. Line. And let's go with mean household size. Size Ringo. Plus household sizes. The outside plus household sizes. Sizes. Make sure you're using that sizes instead of size. Go median in the array box. There's semicolon. Now we want to print the mean. So print the mean. Find the median. Alright, this is going to be it. Same thing. I'm going to bring that down. Find the median, calculate the median. Done for now. Calculate the median. Median is equals limit. Next one. Out and divide that by 2. Now I'm going to print the median. That's the median print. This is the print mean. Let's get this over here. Alright, so let's change this mean household to mean. There we go. Mean household size. Mean median household. Median household equals median. Right. So I think that's all for that one. So let's do this a little bit. Give her a good check. Alright, so let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Okay, let's go ahead and try to run this, but let's get the code first. Okay, we started. This is working on the right method. Right, so first thing we calculated total of household sizes here, sum plus equals household in the array. Yep. And we step inside of our while loop. And x equals 0. While switch occurs equals true. And I'll show you that try to run it, calculate it, see if we got any luck. Calculate my runs. So far, this is what we're looking at. So I can see what I'm doing. There's some 2 errors. Alright, I'm going to go after these errors and see. Looks like we do have some syntax errors here. Pairs to compare, down space there, I'll find that one. And then this is not print line being income. Mean. I'll look at that as well. Alright, so let's get a better look at our code. We're looking for I'll come back and find it. Right, so I did find one. This one should be here. This should just be not the array and mean, just mean. Take away that box. And we have that on line 72. I'm going to find my compares to, or pairs to compare, should say. Class pairs to compare. So, should I load that? Here it is, right here. So let's close this up to 1. And it looks like that might be it. So I'm going to run it and calculate it at the same time. See if we got that done. Get some space so I can see what the red looks like. And of course it's not running. It's not showing anything from there, but that's nothing new. We'll load it up in the IDE and run it in Visual Studio. But I didn't get any errors that time. So let's see if we can get 100%. See what it looks like. Alright. So we did get our 100%, and that's what we were looking for. So also we're going to go and give you a look at the code. Actually, let's check these tasks out there good. But as you can see, we couldn't get anything to run. And that's getting a theme. So let's go, I'll flash this for you so you can see it. Leave that up there, then I'll show you how to run it, how it ran, or if it ran in IDE, or in the Visual Studio. So let's go to the good part. So let's go ahead and check out Visual Studio. So run it here. And give us our input for the numbers. Still wouldn't run in there. There it is. So here's a dialog, enter household size. I don't remember the numbers, but I'll just do something. Put something in there. 2, 2, 2, 1. Enter household size, or 9, I stick 999. And it did print out medium size, and Moringo is 2-4. Household mean size 2-4, the medium size. So it does work. That was a GitHub problem. That was an issue. We got a 100 on it. So your grade will be good when you do that one. So thanks for viewing the video. Remember, go ahead and smash that like button, leave a comment, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. All right. Thanks again. Have a wonderful day. Take care. There's your code again if you need to see it.